your first steps will be to form the team. We have 3 French Canadian students. We have the emails for those, so we can start that on an email process. They will be given access to this recorded Skype call. So Sophia and James and Yvonne should all look to connecting with those 3 French Canadian students and forming a team and discussing which company you would like to be working on. And as I said, companies are Bombardier, Walmart, and Copert, which is agricultural products, very organic agricultural products based in Querétaro. And I talked with Melissa last week, and she's very interested in working with it. She's committed. That company is 100% committed. And I have sent each of those companies a written description of what we're doing and what we're trying to accomplish here. Okay, so I think I should go to the modules. I'm not seeing any written questions, so I'm keeping going. So we are presently in Module 1, which is Course Overview and Introduction, why we're looking at the NAFTA business development in the clean tech sector. Structuring the teams is part of this, as well as Module 2, ideation. We start developing the idea and putting your team together, finding out what the complementary skill sets are, and defining the business problem. You want to define these in terms of solving a problem for these businesses. And if you can start off by identifying some kind of quantitative or qualitative goal, some target that you're trying to reach for this company. So, for example, in the case of Copert, there's 2 different possible projects. One is the export of bumblebees to the Canadian or U.S. market from Mexico, or the other one is how to redesign their distribution of insects to the agricultural, the farms that they're working with, that they send these insects. The packaging is so cumbersome and is not recyclable, so it's working against the mission of the company. So that's Module 1 and Module 2. Module 3, we start looking at the stage gate. How do you launch new innovations into a organization? We want to make sure what does it look like in terms of new product development, the strategic planning aspect, the marketing and sales, the analytical basis. One of the problems with the analytical basis of new business development is you're talking about things that don't exist, so you can't always quantify them, and we'll talk about some strategies for that. And then in Module 4, we're looking at the portfolio management of how can this new venture become part of the portfolio projects, strategic projects of the company. And at that point, we'd like to have the draft submission. So I'm asking for the draft preliminary submission by March 14th. That will be 2 weeks before we start our travel. And then that will give us an opportunity, that will be posted to the wiki, that will give us an opportunity to critique and have some back and forth. So we've about 5 minutes left of this initial meeting. I can open that to questions or comments. What are the next steps? The next steps would be to form your team, get an idea of which company you might be interested in working with, talk to me about that, and then start, once the team's formed and we have agreement on which teams will be working, or at least contacting which companies, start the process of liaising with the companies. So, any questions or comments at this point?
No, I'm good, thank you.
Okay, Sophia, are you good as well? Okay, so why don't we end end the call. And James, I'm going to send you. You're still there, right, James?
Yeah.
I'm going to send you there's just a minor revision of the syllabus. I'm going to send you one more version, and if you could send it out to the whole team, including everybody, that would be super helpful for me.
Okay.
So, now, James, I also need to send you the PDFs, right?
Right.
And I also need to send you the list of the Excel list.
That's correct.
Okay. So the PDFs, I'll send the syllabus. I'll send them separately, just because it can take a while to upload the PDFs. And the PDFs, you will post them on the wiki.
Yes, I will.
Okay. So are we pretty well? Do we want to set up another Skype meeting call?
Yeah. Should we say? Well, next Monday is President's Day, so
yes.
I mean, do we want to meet on that day? I guess because of the Canadian.
I would say no, because I actually have plans for that day.
Okay.
How about Tuesday?
Tuesday
morning, is there a possibility, or is that a bad day for you?
It's a bad day for me.
Okay.
Wednesday would be better.
Okay, Wednesday. I should have something a little later in the day on Wednesday. I have 12 to 1:30, maybe 2 o'clock. Is that too late, or?
Well, that's fine for me.
Okay.
4
All right, well,
o'clock.
you want to put that in when you put the syllabus? Can you put that as a
Sure.
as a trial balloon, and send it to the French Canadians as well?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so I think we've got a wrap for today. So I sent you the syllabus. I need to send you the PDFs and the NAFTA list.
Okay.
Okay. Sounds like a plan. Thank you so much for all your patience, James. I really appreciate it.
No problem. No problem.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.